Shalom, sweet people. I am Maker Strong. My Maker makes me strong. And I came to you guys with another installment of Celibacy is Easy. All right. So, the reason I came to you guys this quick is because in my meditation today, I got some messages and it was clear to me that they were for you guys. Why was it clear to me? Was because these are things that I've already kind of gotten past. So I didn't even get to fix my nails. Look. Yeah, so and I was halfway through doing my twist and I was waiting for them to get hard. Some of them are still wet. So anyway, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and make this video because I don't know who needs this information right now or whatever. And I got so many downloads that I had to write them down, like so I wouldn't lose it, like so I wouldn't forget. I don't even know how, like, what order this stuff is supposed to go in, but I'm gonna just no, this one. All right, take care of your inner child. That's one of the messages. So everybody's got an inner child. That child is still in you. It will stay in you until you are dead. And one thing that it's like when you get older and you reflect on some of the things that have happened to you in your childhood, and when I say childhood, I mean like even when you were in your early 20s sometimes, right? Things you might have done, things you might have said, attitudes that you might have had, you grow up and you grow past those things, right? And you may feel embarrassed to think about some of the things that you said, like cringy stuff, right? If you can remember some cringy moment that, oh my God, I can't believe, and like every time you think about it, it's like embarrassing or whatever. Um, give yourself some grace, just like you would give if that was your child. I remember when I was a kid that there was a man, a grown man, that I had a crush on. Nothing inappropriate happened. It's just like what I wrote in my book, Prayers from the Cellar. And the reason that I wrote that book about that is because, like it's a fiction book, but those were real feelings that I had when I was about that age. Like I had a crush on a grown man. And I didn't tell him that, that's just it stuck with me that I liked him. I was attracted to him. I wasn't sexually attracted to him because I didn't know anything about sex, but I just thought he was so handsome. And every time I saw him, I just would do the silliest things. And I used to do some embarrassing, oh my God, I just embarrassed myself. And I'm pretty sure, if he was in any way empathetic, he probably knew, oh, this little girl's got a crush on me. He never did anything inappropriate. I have to keep saying that because when I wrote the book and my brothers read it, they were like, oh, he's blah blah blah. And it's like, hey, y'all have to read the book. Anyway, um, so it wasn't inappropriate. But sometimes when I think about things that I did or like cringy stuff, it's like, oh, I hate that about myself. And it's like, oh, I did that. At least I used to do that. I would be feeling like, oh, I remember when I did this cringy thing, or oh, I remember when I embarrassed myself doing this thing or whatever. But I was a child. And really, it's a beautiful memory because I was so innocent back then. I was so innocent that I was just doing stupid, childish things. And just like you would give grace if another child were to do the thing that you did, and you probably would laugh or you probably would tell them, "Oh, it's okay," give them a little pat on the back or whatever, and assure them that when they get older, it's not going to be a big deal. You should do that for you, for that child, because that child still exists. And that child is probably carrying a lot of cringy, negative emotions about the way that they've embarrassed themselves in the past. So once you start giving grace to that child that you were, you will start to feel the healing. And it won't be cringy for you to think about it or talk about it because you give it's like what you would do for any child. It seems like a lot of us are hard on ourselves because we don't feel like we had to go through the process of growing up, just like everybody else has to go through the process of growing up. We're hard on ourselves. We don't forgive ourselves like we should. But I know that I did. Oh my God. If I could tell you just the stupid things I did, oh man, there's not enough books to fill up the stupid things that I've done in my life. And it's okay. It's okay. It's just a part of life. It's a part of growing. It's a part of learning everything. And so the message for this installment is take care of that baby. Don't be so hard on that baby that you were, you know? And don't be embarrassed by stupid stuff because everybody did stupid stuff, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself, all right? That's how you're going to start really loving who you are. Love the fact that you stuck oranges in your bra to make it look like you had boobs. Love that. Love the fact that you wrote a love letter and somebody found it and circulated it around school. Love it. It's all a part of what makes you you. There's nobody else that's you. All of those unique experiences are things that create for you your soul's true purpose. Everything, the negative and the positive energy are moving you toward whatever that's supposed to be. So all of those things that happen in your life, they do serve a purpose. The good, the bad, and the stupid. So I'm starting this message with take care of your inner child. Love that child. Stop being embarrassed by the things that a child did. Okay? Talk to that child like you would your own. Encourage that child and say, it's okay. You were just a kid. Okay? All right. Shalom.